YouTube family. I just wanted to come on quickly. I don't know till it waits. Welcome to your live chat. Hold on. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. But I wanted to come on and talk about if you are feeling lonely or alone this Thanksgiving, and especially if you are going to celebrate this Thanksgiving and it's your very first holiday that has made it here, and you are new into sobriety. So that's what I wanted to come on and hit. I wanted to invite Mugshot, but I didn't realize how to do the invite on here. Oh, my girl, superstar Bree, rock star. But I want to talk about if this is your first holiday, like I say, and you are new into your sobriety, it can be tough. These first holidays can be tough. So I want you to surround yourself with positive people, positive resources, use your tools, and you can make it through the holidays. It is tough for some people. And that feeling, and you will feel lonely without your friend of addiction there, because you have separated yourself, you have changed, you have made strives to improve your life and leave something negative that's not beneficial to your life, your energy, your world, your community alone. You've decided to leave that alone, and it can feel lonely when the holidays come. So, some things for you to do, especially if you have a sponsor, or even if you don't have a sponsor. Some people have sponsors and still, like, it can be hard to reach out, but you should not be hesitating, and your sponsor should be like right there with you on top of everything too. But in case you're not, there are some people going through this alone. There are people out there going through separating from their addiction alone. And it can seem tough, it can seem overwhelming, but you can get through it. You can do it. Hey, I just made a rhyme. You can get through it. You can do it. A couple things to do is plan ahead. Oh my gosh, plan ahead. Think about whatever triggers may come, where you're going, so that you are set, so that you are prepared to avoid them. Um, you may need to avoid certain conversations. A lot of things can be triggers. I'm telling you, especially at the holidays. Just avoid those things. Look ahead that may make you uncomfortable. And what's funny is, especially with alcohol, when you are not drinking, hi, look, this cracks me up when you tell people you don't drink and they say, well, okay, girl, that's good. How about a beer then? You just want a beer? Or okay, just how about just a glass of wine? They just are freaking clueless, and they don't mean to be like that, but there are a lot of people who still don't relate alcohol in beer and wine. And it's not like they offer you initially, well, how about a non-alcoholic beer, or how about a non-alcoholic wine? They just go straight to, because your head is so programmed on hard liquors and spirits. So it's just, sometimes we have to forgive those. It's not of the head, it's not of their heart, it's of the head. Because that still cracks me up. They be like, you want something to drink? I'll be like, girl, no, I don't drink. They say, okay, you want just some wine then? But it happens and it's real. So plan ahead. Okay, Luke, you drink? That's awesome. There's some people that don't have a problem with drinking. Enjoy yourself. And even if you're drinking, stay safe. Don't be out there drinking and driving, taking a chance on hurting somebody else or yourself. Okay, so just, if you drink, you're crazy. Well, I disagree with that because thousands of people can drink and they don't have a problem with it. They don't have the allergic response that some of us has, and they can do it. They can have a drink, put it down. They can drink not to drunkenness, you know. They can just drink and get their buzz and have a good time and still make, live life normally. It doesn't have to be crazy. You don't drink? Okay, that's like you drink, Charles. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to those that do drink and just drink responsibly. But for those of us who are in sobriety and you don't drink, and especially if this is your first holiday, it can be overwhelming. You have to surround yourself with your tools and positive people that support what you're doing. It's just something fun to do. And for so many, it is, Charles, it is. If you call it fun, long as you do it responsibly, that's the only thing. Hey, Sam. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. But my topic is only on drinking and alcohol. And that's the growl. But no, if this is your first sobriety from any, any addictive substance, all these things still apply. What's up, Ohio? Hey, Sigma. All of these things apply to that too. Communicate your needs. Okay, talk to people, prepare people that you're coming. You even have to, when you're in sobriety and you're not drinking alcohol, be prepared to know what's in the food that you're getting. You have to, oh my God, you don't even realize how often you also have to pay attention to the food that you're getting. Some of these gravies, they're all wine based, or they done did the meat sauteing and the cognac and things like that. So just communicate your needs to where you're going. Let them know ahead of time. You don't drink, you're sober, this is sobriety, so that they can prepare and be supportive. You did 2 years sober after you did 2 years sober after your divorce. And then what happened? Or you're saying you've been 2 years sober after your divorce? Or for 2 years after your divorce, you were sober. And then what happened? Or did the divorce make you sober up? Like, okay. But that's great. So, this is, like I say, for those who are facing this holiday and it's their first sobriety or they're early in sobriety. You know, it can be tough, but you can do it. You can get through this one. Just still every 24 hours at a time. Bring your own drinks to the party. Don't rely on, and once again, your sobriety is your responsibility. It really falls only on you. We can, yeah, you knew I didn't drink. Yeah, no, 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 no. And I fell into this situation now, and now I blew it. No, it's still your responsibility. It's still our responsibility. And then you start drinking again. Okay. And that's okay if that's what you wanted to do. But if you wanted to still curb down, then you can do that too. Yeah. One of my favorite story is a story from the Big Book about a man who, after 25 years, I just made 20 years this year. After 25 years, he thought, I've been cool. I think I got this now. This is a trick. This is a trick of the poisons in your body too, and especially when you have alcoholism. Okay, the trick is he was like, after 25 years, I got this. Wow. And he decided to drink again. And he took a drink, and within 2 years, he was right back to where he was drinking at. Because you get right back to that same level so fast. And this man, after 25 years of like, I got this, I can handle it now. It's been 25 years. I know I got this. Within 2 years, he was right back to where he was drinking again and then died. And then died. you know. So your sobriety is your responsibility. So communicate your needs, let friends know about your commitment. If you let your friends know and show them your commitment, you will get that support. You really, really will. Okay, they will be supportive for you and they can help make your environment positive. Did you ever? Yeah, my last drink was August 8th, 2004. August 8th, 2004 was my last drink. So 20 years, so just made 20 years this year. And I can honestly say I don't miss it. I like life now so much better because if I drink again, I'll be right back there too. And then all of the YETs that have not happened, they will be right back in my line, my fire line. All of those yets. I didn't run up on a curb and hurt people. I didn't crash into a building. I didn't dismember or maim myself. Um, all of those yets get back on the plate if I drink again. All of those things that did not happen that I pray every day, especially when I see so many things still going on, getting on the freeway, driving the wrong way, causing a head-on collision with a innocent family of five. And when I see those things, I'm like, oh my God, that's a yet. If I drink again, that yet gets all those yets get put back on the table, and I don't want that. So I am glad, you know. The only thing I don't like about sobriety, and it's kind of my little fun thing, is that I have to always be the designated driver now for everybody. You know, I let all my friends have their fun. But after the club, I want to sit in the passenger seat because I'm tired from dancing and laughing and having a good sober time. But I let them, y'all do what y'all do. I'll drive, you know. Um, but yeah, it's just crazy. There was no point. Are you serious, Luke? Really, really? Do you really mean that? Do you really mean that? I mean, if you do, that's your feeling. But there was no point to stay sober. You was more miserable. Mm-mm. I refuse. I can believe that from a standpoint, but that right there is telling me you didn't have the support. Something was missing from the support in your whole environment and your whole world. And then your commitment, if you know, some people is okay. They don't want to stay sober and they want to drink, and that's fine. But when you really want to, oh my God, there's no way it's more miserable. You get over that hump. That misery comes from missing that life, missing that drink, all the toxins and the poisons that it puts in your body down to your cellular level to constantly eat at you, telling you you're miserable without me, you're awful without me, you're no fun without me, you can't even hold a conversation without me, you can't get a date without me. And those are all lies. That's all lies. It's so lie. That's a lie. Because I felt like that too. When I first stopped drinking, I was like, sad. You're sad. You're sad. You have to have a funeral. You have to give yourself, have a funeral and bury your drinking, bury your addiction. You have to have a funeral for it. When you really have a closed casket for it, it's done. You're done. But I thought that too. Like, oh my God, how are you ever going to be fun, Jenny? Because I had fun drinking and driving and doing all that craziness, except the jail part. You know, that's not fun. Jail sucks. Jail sucks. Oh my God. And then especially when you in there with all the people that have really done some horrible crimes, and you in there because you were drinking and driving, and you feel like you want to make up something like, yeah, I was drinking and driving, but you know, I'm from the third block old anyway, so don't come over here looking at me. What you in for? That's it? You drank and drove. That's what you in this facility for, right here, like Cat Williams said. This right here, you in here because of that? What's wrong with you? We in here for big stuff, you know. Um, But I was thinking that too, Luke. I was like, how are you going to be fun? How are you going to make jokes? How are you going to laugh? How would you ever go on a cruise or to the island? I love going to the tropical islands, okay? I like putting on the swimsuit, walking the blue water. How you going to go to Jamaica and you can't have a rum punch? How will you have fun? How will you not be able to have a Bahama mama in the Bahamas and enjoy yourself? This is what I thought. Lies, lies, lies. Okay, I learned I'm still can be the life of the party. I still can have so much fun. I still can make people laugh. I still can make people smile. I still can go and tour the town and these wonderful islands and have fun without alcohol, without the rum punch, without the Bahama Mama. I still can get up there and cut up on the dance floor and do everything I didn't think I could do without alcohol. And I could. And the best thing is, I like remembering what happened the next day. I didn't end up compromised. I can tell you how you acted now, and it's so much better than you telling, looking at me like, do you remember what you did, right? No, you don't remember. You don't remember nothing how you acted last night when you was over there on that wall climbing up on the ceiling. I did that. Oh, I'm so good. I'm glad all of that is gone from my life. So it's just, yeah, you just love living on the edge. Okay. And that's, to each its own. But I'm just saying, for those who are finding sobriety, who those are, practicing it, making their commitment to it, it is work. It's a work because your addiction will be calling you all the time. Like we say, your addiction is always in the corner doing them push-ups. Your addiction is always, I'm getting strong because I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back. It will always be trying to come back. So you're your armor. You're your support. You are your fight, against it, along with your environment, your tools, and just all of the wonderful things that you bring in your life, if that's where you're at. The best thing you've ever heard was that you haven't had a sober smile in a long time. Yeah. You thought a lion fought? Yeah, I mean it's just crazy. So I just wanted to talk about that because there's somebody out there that's early in sobriety and they're like, ugh, I don't even want to go over these people's house for Thanksgiving. I just don't. But you do and go. And it's just some things to prepare because life is real, the world is real, and there will be a lot out there that's not supportive like that. You don't drink, that's good. Well, how about next week? You'll be drinking again next week. You said that before, whatever. It's I'm telling you, the naysayers and the non supporters are out there. So you have to surround yourself with support and think about your goal because it's your life, right? Like I say, bring your own drinks. If you're going somewhere, bring your own drinks, and that's okay too. Bring your own drinks. Bring your own non-alcoholic drinks, so that you'll have something. I love the drinks that I make now. I make such pretty non-alcoholic drinks. I've had friends, I said, bring your own stuff if you want to add it to the drinks. And I love it when they say, Jenny, this is such a pretty drink and it tastes so good. Alcohol would ruin it. I'm not even going to do it. And I'll be like, really? You're not going to add that? I was curious on how you would like it with that. And they're like, no, this is so good and it is so beautiful that alcohol would spoil it. So yeah, but bring your own drinks if you need to. Set boundaries for yourself and for others. That's important. You got to set those boundaries for yourself and for those around you because you have to protect your sobriety. You have to protect your commitment because nobody else will. I'm telling you. Focus on food at Thanksgiving. Don't focus on the drinks, or definitely don't focus on if you think you're missing out, because you will still be in every environment where they're drinking, where they're doing their thing. And you should never feel like you're missing out. Please know that you are rising above. You are rising above. Your body is feeling better, doing better, looking better. Your liver doesn't need all of the alcohol in it. And you've like jacked it up for so long. It's time to feel better. So yeah, stay busy. Keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy this holiday. Keep yourself busy with positive things, okay? Positive activities. Engage with those that really, really want to engage and support you. That's a big one. What else? Like I say, playing games, go for a walk. Don't let your addiction get back into your head, into your life, because you can control that. You have the power. I'm telling you, you stronger than you think. You put your superpower cape on, because you got it. Practice mindfulness. If you feel like that addiction over there is trying to come out that corner, practice some mindfulness. Really, some mindfulness therapy, and pull it back in, pull you back in. Okay, thank you, Charles. And please subscribe if you haven't, if you like my content. Thank you so much. Is it bad that you drink at 19 years old? I don't think it's bad that you drink at 19 years old, not at all. I think it's bad if you overdrink at 19 years old. I think it's bad if you drink too much at 19 years old. I think it's bad if you are putting all of them toxins and ruining your liver early, 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 while you have so many more years to go. So I don't think it's bad if you drink at 19 years old. Just if you drink excessively, if you drink unresponsibly, that's bad at 19 years old. But enjoy yourself. You're 19. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. There's a little woman alive because of my drinking. I fought a mountain. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Have an exit plan. If you are somewhere and you know you are going and it is going to be uncomfortable, plan ahead for your exit plan. Plan that you may leave early. Plan to let the people know if you're driving them that you may need you let somebody know what your exit plan is, okay? Early in my sobriety, when I first went out, when I first said, okay,
Did you get them all in?
not all of them, but some.
Okay. Okay. I mix a little bit of your coleslaw with my coleslaw. Delish.
Really?
Yeah.
With the almond one?
Huh?
Excuse me, you mixed it with the almond one? The
No, no,
coleslaw with the
no, no.
almonds, or the.
That's the sesame
Oh,
cabbage.
oh, okay.
Mix it with my coleslaw.
Oh,
Great.
oh, okay. Awesome. Have that exit plan early in my sobriety when I first went out to the comedy club after being sober a while. And I said, okay, you can go to the comedy club, right? And I went with one of my girlfriends. And man, I was so happy. I was cracking up. Like I said, and this is when I'm like, you can still have fun. You can still enjoy the comedian's show and crack up till I was tears in the face. That part was fine. After the comedy show, and this was at a place called Tommy T's. Any shout out to anybody out there know about Tommy T's. But after that, you would go to the other side of the lounge where there was music and the bar area. So after the comedy club, we went over to the bar area, and my friends was having such a good time. But after like 15 minutes of being over there, I started feeling uncomfortable, and I asked her. I said, but I was so nervous, and then I felt bad, like, why can't you stay here longer? We were planning to stay there about 3 hours, dancing and enjoying after the comedy club, because you got tickets to go to the after party, like the after the show party. But within 15 minutes, I was starting to feel uncomfortable. And I hated to, but I said, can we leave? I'm not. She was like, why? I said, I'm just not feeling comfortable. And we left, and I felt bad, like, dang, I just crushed your whole time. You ready to party and have a good time. But she was supportive, and we left. And then she said, I don't mind, Jenny. So put positive people and supportive people into your environment, into your world that will support what you're trying to do. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's part of it. Yeah. Because it's a real thing. It is a real thing. It is a real energy that you are aware of because you're thinking about not drinking. And it's kind of weird. People don't who don't have any issues, they don't won't understand exactly what you're saying, but I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, it's not a depression, you're just aware, an awareness of it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, Luke. So have that exit plan. Like I say, if you're feeling vulnerable, have that person you can call too. Like being at the comedy club, I could have said, let me just call my sponsor and let her walk me through and stay here a little longer, and so my friend can have a good time. I feel bad. We paid for these money for these tickets. She ready for the comedy show and the after party, but here I'm feeling uncomfortable being around all this alcohol, the drinking. I don't know. It just made me feel weird, and I was like, I need to leave this environment. But we left. But I could have picked up the phone and called another support person. And reflect on your gratitude. Last but least, reflect on the gratitude for your life, for that you're changing, all that you're going through to take better care of yourself. Reflect on that. Let that pump. Oh, I meant pump your chest up. Let that pump your chest up. Your gratitude. You don't even remember fighting that lion. Yeah, yeah. It's something, but people, like I say, early in sobriety, we're facing, this is the first holiday. I can't even remember now my first holiday after sobriety, but this is the first holiday for some people. And it's so many layers beyond just not having that drink. It is a totality of your community, your support system, all of your tools that go into place. And with all of that, you can make it through the holidays just fine. And then on, because it's just 24 hours at a time. That's all we got. I got 20 years, but I still got 24 hours. That's it, 24 hours. Made it through today. Think about, okay, are you going to make it through tomorrow? I'm not going to worry about that. It's not here. We're worrying about today. Just make it through today. Even if it's the next hour, just make it through the day that you've been blessed with, and especially when you're blessed to wake up with another day that you can make it through. But I'm telling you, it really is about your support around you that really also helps. But first, like I said, we can't blame it on nobody else. Self. So it starts with self. So, and that's where the strength starts. So I just wanted to come on and talk about that because I was just sitting here and I was like, this is gonna be lonely, for some people. Not just being alone, not having company, but what if you're alone and you don't have that your friend, Mr. Alcohol anymore, because you put that to the side. You will feel literally lonely. You can feel literally lonely without that. But you can make it through and be strong for another day. Yeah. And that's what I want to come on, you guys. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, to please subscribe. Yeah, and that's what I want to talk about. You're very upbeat, and that doesn't match everybody else's lifestyle. You're right. You are right. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, I want people to be more upbeat in their lifestyle. That's why I constantly try to like, hey, hey, hey. And if you think about it, I don't know, it's on us to be our upbeat. You know what I'm saying? You're your own band. You're your own band. You write your own songs. And there are some people that's going to find it very, very hard to make it through this holiday being sober. But you can do it and just keep your goals in mind. Like I say, I thank God for me. I had an amazing sponsor, amazing people that wanted to support what I was doing, okay? And it started with me. Life had to change. It was going to be worse. My life would, I don't even think I probably would be here. I'm sure I would have had an accident or something horrible. All that getting up the next day, creeping down to the car, like just peeping out the windows. Whew, okay. The car is there. Now let me go see if any dents in it. Because I don't even remember. I don't remember what route I took. I don't remember if I hit a pole. And I'm so glad that stuff is. That was crazy. I'm so glad. You couldn't pay me to go back to that. You could not drop $1 million in my lap to go back to all of that, because it's not good. All of that. I'm sorry, God. One more time. It's the last time for real. I'm not gonna. I'm just come to jail with me one more time, God. Come on, come on, come on. Let's check in together one more time. When we check out this next time, we ain't coming back. But finally, it stuck. It finally stuck, right? It finally stuck. Dang, I might even still have my first 30-day chip. It's on one of my key rings. It's on one of my key rings. I know I still have it. It's on one of my key rings. I still have my first 30-day chip 20 years ago. Yeah. So you can do it. If you're new into sobriety, you can do it. Just hang in there one day at a time. That's all you got. It's 24 hours at a time. And if you think of it like that, it's less depressing. I know you may go to AA and they say that, but really you got to practice that. Don't think about staying sober for next month. Don't think about, dang, I can't wait till I get a year. No, just today. Just today. Because all of us, we only have a day at a time. Okay? I feel like making a rhyme. We only got a day at a time. So, what I want you to do is keep that on your mind. You can do it. It's the better way. Find all the positive people, and listen to what they have to say. But you can change your life and make it your best. I pray that you do, and fuck the rest. Okay? Oh, that was pretty good, Jenny. That was pretty good. Okay, that was off the top. That was off the dome, y'all. That was off the dome. Do we need a beat to go with it? You can do it. You can do it. Just keep going. Keep doing. Just keep showing. You got through it. You got this. You got this. Hey, you got this. You got this. Hey. For real, though. For real. You got this. You got this. But I'm telling you. And I just wish everybody could have some positive people in their life and their support system, because that makes a difference. Don't let, and you know what? Do you know what? I'm telling you, your people in your life that don't want you to change because they don't want you to realize, hey, you're a bad influence. They don't want you to realize, hey, I only get in trouble when I'm drinking and I'm hanging around with you. They don't want you to realize I want something better for my life than you guys want. So that whole group there too won't be supportive. They'll give you that fake support. All the while they sitting back hoping, waiting, wishing you fall. So you got to be strong out here. You got to, you know, you really do. You have to be strong for yourself. Ask God. Just pray to God every day. Make yourself a God box. Make yourself a God box. If you don't know how to make a God box, ask. Make yourself a God box and put your stuff in there. Put everything you want in that God box and watch what happens. You think, oh, you think I have a moderator? Oh, I don't know if I do or not. Is it, what did you try and say that didn't come? Did you try and say something unfriendly that didn't come through? I would appreciate a moderator if it's editing, nasty, negative, disrespectful type of comments. Can you rephrase what you're trying to say? Unless, like I say, unless it's something untoward, but you don't seem like you would be saying anything too crazy. But I'm not putting nothing past nobody on here, because you can have somebody being nice and at the same time then they say something crazy and disrespectful. It's like, I thought you had manners, but you don't, because it's all types. You didn't? Okay. Can you rephrase what you think it was editing in your comments? I thank you for that. Yeah, I don't like the weird negative people, but you know what? What can't say if you got them haters? We need about 10 or 20 of them, so I just try to learn to overlook them. I appreciate all your positive comments. Get rid of stuff, anything that's a triggering in your home. Just get rid of it. Get rid of all triggers out of your life, because you're going to still be running into them. And until your coat of armor, continues to get strong, like Valerian steel. Okay, I'm a GOT fan. All right, we need some of that Valerian steel. When you get your armor of Valerian steel, where you are impenetrable, y'all know what I'm trying to say. You fought a lion truck, and it said you fought a lion truck. What is a lion truck saved a life? What is a lion truck? A giant truck? You fought a lion truck. What does that mean, Luke? Where are you from? But as you make yourself impenetrable, like Valerian steel, you're all right. Nothing will touch you as much. And you're still gonna run into it. And you know what? One thing though, I will tell you, even after 20 years, even after 20 years, yeah, everything that was bad that happened to you because of drinking, and then everything is good is happening because I was drinking. Because you once you stopped, a real mountain lion, or your or is it a metaphor, the mountain lion? The drinking was the mountain lion. I know everything bad. Well, some bad stuff I brought on myself, but some bad stuff definitely, no, the majority, 9 out of 10 of my bad things were all drinking related. Hey, what's up, Kelly? You Kelly? Kelly in the house here? Northern Cali, not Southern though. What set you claiming? You probably was down there in Southern Cal, up in them hills. You down there in Southern Cal, Lou, up in the hills. Shout out. Shout out Rancho Cucamonga, LA, West Compton, Newport Beach in the house. LA, Hollywood, West Hollywood. What you claiming? What set you claiming, Luke? I'm up from Northern Cali, the Yay area. Up in the Bay. I love when the Bay is up in the house. I like when my Bay is up in the house. Oh, okay, where? In Southern Cal? A real one? Wow. Oh, wow. A real one. Like fought, like you duked it out, like for real? What part of Cali? That had to be down there in Southern Cal. That had to be down in Southern Cal. Because y'all got everything down there. Y'all got real lions, fake. You northern, you up in the house? What set you claiming up in the north? I'm from the Yay, the Bay Area. I lived in Vacaville. You know what Vacaville is? You probably up in Sacramento. Or are you up towards going heading towards the Sierras? I bet you now. That's where I can hear. Yes, thank you. I was just finna hit on it. That's where the mountain lions would be. But shout out to the redwoods. I love them. I miss them so much. I miss it, Luke. I miss it. I miss my Cali. I miss my Cali. I miss my Cali. I tell you, I miss my Cali. Oh my God. I miss my Redwoods. I miss Redwood City. I miss the Bay Bridge. I miss San Mateo. I miss Hayward. I miss Oakland. I miss Alameda. I miss Vallejo and the V Town. I miss Stockton in the house. What's up? I miss Tracy. I miss them all. The Redwoods. Oh my gosh. And you survived. See, and that's like some people with their addiction. They got to. What's up? Oh, you bought some. What's up, Humboldt? Where I need to roll what? What? What's up, Humboldt County? You just give me too many memories. What's up, Humboldt? What's up, Humboldt? What's up? Y'all got the best. People don't know about Humboldt County up in there. Well, shout out to Eureka. Shout out to Eureka, Humboldt. Woo. Oh my God. You about to make me pull up my pictures. Headed up to Fort Bragg. Stopping through Humboldt on my way up to Fort Bragg. Shout out to Humboldt. Whew. Humboldt. Ain't nothing like Humboldt, man. They don't know about that on this side. They don't know about on that this side, Luke. We got the best. The best ever. Whew. All right. Love it. Shout out to Humboldt for real. For real. Shout out Humboldt and the Redwoods. If you guys have never been to the Redwoods in California, you have just missed just beauty, just nature, trees as big as this room with the oh my, as big as this room, trees, leaves, beautiful. What's up, Humble in the house? You making me flashback. That's why I'm smiling. Like, dang, Luke. I'm just, um, I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. I miss it. Hi, Mr. Ted Hyman. Thank you for saying hi. But yeah, just surrounding ourselves. Early my sobriety. Oh my gosh. I would go up to Fort Bragg's on the weekends, go up to Fort Bragg and just that beautiful drive up there in the fresh ocean. Oh my gosh, up there with people that cared, knew about my sobriety. Hey, I need to get away. For my birthday, I don't want to be around down here around this crowd. Where can I go that's beautiful, serene? I can focus on me. And I would go up to Fort Bragg, ride through the redwoods. Okay, stop at a quick casino there going through Humboldt. You know what I'm saying? Pick up a couple, just riding, just loving it. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I love it. Hi. Born and raised since 8 1940 in Humboldt. Wow, you real. You a real one. You are original. You a real one. You are a real one. Shout out to you, Luke. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, you probably ran into a mountain lion. You done ran into some deers up in there, probably some bears up in there. Okay, what's up, Humboldt in the house? I love it. See, I love it. I love it. And I did not even know, like up in Fort Bragg, when I would go up in Fort Bragg, I thought from Humboldt, Eureka on up, I did not know it was a huge um METH community up in those areas. I was like, it's too nice up here. What do you mean that's what's up? I meant they was like, oh yeah, there's so much up there. I was like, wow, because I became a addiction medicine clinician. So I start working in the addiction population and just loved it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Those are my people. I love them. Shout out. So, yeah. Wow. I think you mean 1940, right? Or your whole family from the 1840s on up through. Humble in the house. Humble in the house. 1840. Wow. Oh, so y'all, all your family, all up in there. Y'all the originals, part of the originals. Love it, love it, love it. So you've seen a lot of changes. Wow. Wow. You've seen a lot of changes. You know everything flowed from Humboldt all the way down to Southern Cal. If it didn't come from Humboldt, it ain't real. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. If it didn't flow out from Humboldt, that's beautiful. Wow. You guys are all up in there in that beautiful land. Wow. That's amazing. I'm trying to get to Cali early next year, in the first quarter next year. I need to go back. I'm in Florida now. So, and that's part of why I'm in Florida, because I needed some of my Cali feel. I needed some of my Cali back. So, Florida was about the closest to it. But it's just beautiful all over. And like I say, it's beautiful if you are, just holding on to your sobriety and just letting it flourish. That's all we can do, a day at a time. And finding beautiful places to go like that. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, man. Wait. Oh, no, it's my iPad. I was going to say, wait, I got some of my beautiful. No, I didn't have these phones. I did. Where is the dang on? Oh, places. Let me see what if I put Humboldt. boat on this on my thing, what happens? What is? Well, I'm so glad you're from Northern. Yeah, they're not. That's my other iPad. I was gonna say I keep some of my beautiful pictures. I bet it's the woods are the trees that come from up there is so expensive but beautiful. I'm talking about the woods, all of the above. You know, Humboldt, y'all cover everything. Oh, you can see that here. Yes, yes, the gators are something else. Yeah, and their natural habitat. It's like weird. It's weird to just be at a park and instead of you don't have to watch out for like a criminal or somebody coming after you. It's the gators. It's the gators, Luke. It's the gators, like warning gators, like where I was just staying at the hotel. Beautiful, right on the water, but warning gators and pythons. Visit, hang out here at your own risk. But yeah, it's so weird to see all of the warning gator signs. You should visit. You should visit and see them. Yeah, it's something. And that's why I say there's something everywhere. There's beauty and danger everywhere we go. And that's how it is too with your sobriety. It's still going to be beauty everywhere and there still will be danger everywhere that you must watch out for, especially if you are protecting your sobriety and protecting yourself. Like I said, people don't even realize when you're in sobriety, you got to think about food and everything. Oh my gosh. One time during my sobriety and my probation, where you got to report yourself and report everything you do and do the testing and everything like that. And I got permission to go out of town and go visit my family. And while I was hanging out with my niece and her husband's family, I started to feel some kind of way because, oh my gosh, I'm like, I forgot to tell them about my sobriety and stuff. And I don't know what's in this food. So I was asking my niece, like, can you ask the mom if she cooked anything with wine? Is there any alcohol in the food? Because I have to protect me. And especially knowing you getting tested, you cannot play around because when you are tested from probation and all of that horrible stuff, they ain't playing around. They not saying, oh, it was just in the Alfredo sauce. So what? They don't care. Yeah, that's you being in trouble. So you have to think about your environment and really, really protecting yourself and your sobriety when you're going through it. Yeah. And come to find out, she did. She was the Alfredo sauce was this Bula base wine base. And I was like, I can't eat that. I'm not even taking a chance. Going to a restaurant. You will be surprised how many restaurants cook with you still have to ask if you are under the shadow of being tested or anything like that. You have to be so careful, so mindful of your stuff. Gators gotta watch out for after you wrestle the mountain lion. I'm sure they do. You walk around, I defeated the mountain lion. Them gators will read that on your shirt and be like, man, we can't, we ain't even messing with Luke. Come on, y'all, leave him alone. Oh, I love that. That's and you have a beautiful Humboldt County is like no other. No other. It's like no other. See, you got me. I feel I'm ready to go back home now and visit. Come up to Humboldt. Or go through Humboldt. My sponsor lives, she moved and she's right up there, Eureka, Santa Rosa. Covington is where she moved. Was it Covington? A little town like headed up that way. She's like, I'm almost not quite that far, but yeah, I love it. You got your plot ready to go, especially with your family being there for over 200 years. So your name, y'all name is all in town. Y'all known. The Lukes are known. Y'all known. That whole city knows your family and you guys' legacy. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Probably can't get away much because you're so known. Your whole family. Everybody know y'all. Everybody know y'all. I love it. I love it. That's beautiful. See, just like that commitment, that's how we have to be with our sobriety. I'll never leave it. I'll just die here. I will die sober. That's how you feel about that. So, yeah. So, that's what I wanted to come on and just say and talk about because I thought somebody out there might need that little boost and know that you're not alone. Okay. But look, Lou, you just made an oxymoron statement. You said you would be in love with stop drinking, but you just don't have a reason to. That's your reason right there that you just said that you would love to stop. That's your reason right there. And you put the word love there. That's strong. Yeah. Or have you, yeah. But for men, I think men like and it's normal actually the mentality from a man what you're saying. You need a more of a reason to than yourself. For us women, we like, okay, I'm gonna love me some more and I'm stopping. But for men, you want a little more of an outward reason other than just loving yourself. What about that liver and that kidneys and your organs in there that's stressing out from it? Or just want a break? Or just lighten up? How about have you just lightened up then? But if you would love to stop drinking and see the Luke you haven't seen or that one that was there for 2 whole years, 24 months after divorcing, go find him. Bring him back. You can do it. Bring him back. Like right now, I prefer if I could meet a man that didn't drink either, that would be amazing. That would be my first choice because I don't drink. But yet I don't mind if I do meet a man and he still drinks, but I don't want anybody that I could never be with someone that definitely drank in excess. But I'm open to, I could still meet and be with a man that socially drank, just socially. That's fine. I don't have a problem. As long as he uses some mouthwash before trying to kiss me or something like that. Oh, that heavy smell is sickening to me now. Like, mm-mm. And for some men, I think is if I tell them I don't drink, it's very disrespectful when they're coming in my face and they just stink like that. At least go use some mouthwash. Think about me from that standpoint. Go use some mouthwash. I want you to be fresh. I would never be ready to engage in my tongue and with all of that taste and nastiness. Like, for me. Give me your honest point better than what I can say about drinking. Hmm? I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Give me your honest point better than what I can say about drinking. I'm confused a little bit. What do you mean? What do you think a reason would be after you wrap yourself around a tree, after you run up on a curb and cause a horrible accident or something? What, like reasons like that, or you meet a nice lady, you know? I don't know if you're single, you're married, if your wife says finally, okay, that's it, I'm tired, honey, we're not doing that no more. Or I don't know, what would be a reason other than you loving yourself? Or the doctor saying, you know what, Luke, look at this chart. You see these numbers right here? I told you last year, if you didn't cut down, we're going to have to replace this here whole liver there because now it's all fatty. Now we running into some cirrhosis. Now we got, look at your eyes. That's why they're yellow right now. That's why you don't sleep. That's why you don't eat very well. That's why your functioning like a man is down too. You know, all those functions go down, and and that circulation is just tore up in your brain. You're going into a little early dementia. That's why you can't remember half this stuff right now that we're talking about. I mean, what would be a reason, Luke, for you? I don't know, other than you loving yourself. I don't know. You're making my heart feel like sad. What would be a reason, though? That's what I'm just curious. What would be a reason other than you loving you a little more? What could be a reason? A tragedy? And that's what's scary, because sometimes it takes a tragedy. Everybody has not, everybody has a bottom. Everybody, you think your bottom here, and then you surprise you got three more sub bottom, three more little levels down there that you can go to before it's like, oh, okay, that's it. That's really it. And that bottom is scary. That's what's so scary. I'm so glad. That's what I'm saying. I just, one day at a time, would not pick up. I'm so scared of the things that didn't happen that would get back on my plate again. I'm just, whew, that give me chills just to think. Oh no, it's so nice living, like, because it's enough other stuff still to do with. It's enough other crappy stuff to deal with without having that on the plate as well. I'm just so curious. You absolutely no reason to stop. But yeah, just continue to be careful. Just continue to drink if you love it, but be careful. Don't put yourself or others in danger. And that's it. Otherwise, enjoy your life, because we only got one life, and then we're gone. So enjoy it to your fullest, what you feel is good for you, and keep it moving and keep it moving. Okay? For real. And that's just it. So no reason is no reason. Hmm. That's pretty strong. And it does feel like that for people. It sure does. A hammer that is knocking your block off. Psh. Is it sledgehammer or sledgehammer? A sledgehammer, not the regular hammer with the nails. Not that one. It's that the hammer is like the one that Thor carries. That's what it feels like. You're absolutely right. The hammer that Thor carries. It feels like you are being hit with that. But you know what? You do it. Oh, 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 oh. Mm, 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 mm. There are good women out here, look. Oh my God. We're not about to go there. There are good women out here, but you know what? They are few. Like we say about men, I could say that. I say that too. There ain't no good men out here. But there are good men. I refuse to believe there are no good men. There are good men out here. There are good women out here. You just have to put yourself in the circle to meet a good one. Put yourself in the environment where the good women are. Put yourself with friends that know and have acquaintances, other women that are good women. And then you have to look up your definition of what Luke considers is a good woman. Yeah. There's worse things. Yeah, there are worse things than dying. Like living alone sometimes. You know, it is. It's hard. I think about that sometimes too. So, but there are good women out here. And the one that you divorced, she could have been crappy and horrible and mean and should have probably maybe never even been with you, or things turned. Did she get tired of things that did not coincide with her lifestyle anymore in a marriage, things that had to part. Drinking can be a reason to end a relationship, you know. It can be a when it gets to a certain point. And some women stay, oh my God, with oh yeah, people just need to live their best life. And if you're not happy together, it's not working, separate, move on and find happiness somewhere else. Yeah. But there are good women out here. They are, because I'm one. So I know that they are good women out here still. And we say the same thing about men. I can say that. Like, where are the good men at? The real men, the still men that still enjoy being a real man. Maybe those that fight a mountain lion, those that still, it's not a lot of men out here now that can fight a mountain lion, metaphorically as well as real. But metaphorically, I don't know. I was saying the other day, it seems like masculinity is running up out of men these days like a gazelle being chased by a mountain lion. It's running up out of them like a leaky faucet, and I don't know why. I don't understand it, but that's a whole nother topic. Okay. We don't have one life out. You will, yeah, you'll be reborn. So yeah, I mean, like I say, Luke, man, you got to do you, because life is short. Live your best life, and if that includes drinking, and okay, do your thing, but just make sure you're safe and you don't jeopardize others. That's all. Otherwise, hey, live your life. Do you. Just don't hurt yourself and hurt others. That's it. And that's it. I appreciate you, your candor and everything, Luke. I really do. Shout out once again to Humboldt. Humboldt, Humboldt. Love it. Good evening, Ren. So that's mostly really, like I say, what I wanted to talk about, and just give a word of encouragement to anybody out there that's in an early sobriety type of setting. And this is your first holiday. Just know you can do it. You're not alone. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make your world a better place if you can. Okay? For real. Because that's all we can do. Make your own world the best place it can be. And keep it rocking. And keep it for real. So thank you so much, so very much. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I don't know why. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna get on the YouTube goals here and people and stuff, because I like talking to real people, engaging people that are engaging with a real conversation, because this is some serious stuff. Oh my God, are you serious, Ren? Awesome. Yes, that's. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so happy your daughter's going to be with you in a sober state. It's just different. I'm telling you, and people with family and their community, when you see the difference from the non sober you to the sober you, it's so amazing. It's awesome. Thank you so much. She's in college. And you don't see her much. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Just having that just pure joy, not hampered by the distraction of drinking, addiction, just having just some pure fun with the family. Dang, yeah. I remember so many times I just ruined the holidays by drinking or getting too drunk and passing out and changing the plans up. Everybody got to change the plans based on me. That's horrible. I still feel guilty about, like, thinking back how many holidays I ruined. I ruined sneaking and drinking, and people like, she only had one drink. Why is she like passed out drunk? But they don't know I had a pint in my purse and I would go in the bathroom and down a whole pint because I didn't want them judging me. But I knew I wanted to drink more than that little one glass I was going to act like I could do. Oh my God. Whew, I'm so glad all that's gone. It's amazing. Life is so better. That was just horrible. Smelling all stinky. Peeing on yourself. Just horrible. So I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad for you, Ren. Yeah. When you take vow, when you when you take vow, you take vows. Like marriage vows. Your oldest son, my. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so different. Yep, for them to see your healthy life, and it's just a glow. It really, really, really is. Yep, yep. Child, I know. Yep, yep. Just pat. Yep, yep. I'm. Yep, and it's so different. Mm. Yep, that's where it starts. Yep, that little injury. And you never thought when they just, yeah, take these. Oh, keep taking them. Just come back for some more. How many you need? 82? Okay, here you go. There you go. Just take some more. They won't. Oh my gosh, Ren. Oh my, did you see that movie? What was it? It's on Netflix. I was just, with the opiates. I forgot what it's called. But it's on Netflix, and just going back to that whole opiate thing when it got started and giving the little pain pills to all the young people and all of that addiction that started. I I'm so glad to. Thank you so much. Yes. Congratulations. And like I say, 24 hours at a time, but living our best life. And all of that goodness, all of your sobriety, all of your that positive flow, that energy that flows out from you to your family, out in your community. And it does. It then trickles out into the world. It really does. Okay, Luke, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But if you do want to change something, only Luke will change it when he feels he has a reason to. But just like I said, just continue to stay safe in your world and your environment, and don't put yourself or others in positions for harm. Don't be out there going the wrong way on the freeway and taking a family that had nothing to do with your life or your problem or your issue, and causing them harm. I just, oh, when I hear those stories, I just get so mad because I'm like, wow, that's so unfair. It's so unfair. Or it's so unfair that it took that to be somebody's wake up call. That's what I'm saying. I can't even imagine picking up again, because that's a yet. And those yets will get right back on your plate. Those yets will line right back up. They'll line right back up. And we don't want that. So I know I don't. Yes, man. I watched that movie, and then I think I watched it 3 times in a row, Ren. I watched that 3 times in a row because I too worked for a doctor. I worked for a doctor like that, Ren. And I think I only stayed there like 2 months. 2 months. And this was in like 2019. 2019 or 18. 18, 19, for 2 months. The line of people that would line up and come there, and the scripts, when it was the norm. 100, and what made me stop, because I was nervous. I said, and the doctor was telling me, no, it's okay. And the patient's coming in, 120 opiates, 120 methadone tablets, a whole pint bottle of promethazine with codeine, all because you got a cough. One lady was so mad at me that I was not giving her promethazine with the codeine, like the lean that she wanted. I said, I'm sorry, but your lungs don't sound that bad. The story you've told me, no, regular cough syrup is good. You don't need the, oh my gosh, she was on fire, mad at me, screaming. And then the doctor redid the script. He said, just give it to her. I said, no, you just give it to her. After that, I said, this is not for me, because something is wrong. And God watched over me and answered my cry. I think I left there. And within that next 3 months, then all of that stuff started unfolding, all of the opiate crisis, where they were going to start locking up the pharmacists for filling all of those scripts, all of that. I said, God, you heard my cry, you heard my nervousness. I said, I can't do, something is wrong with this situation. All of that stuff started unfolding. I was so glad. And this particular doctor, he just got indicted for that and all of that stuff, just now, current day, from back then, because that wasn't right. That wasn't right. Yeah. So I'm so thankful for you. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine. Okay. Well, Luke, I just want to say muy apreciado. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate your candor and your honesty. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you very much. And continue to take care. Okay? I love Humboldt. I love Humboldt County. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, Rand, of working on ourselves. But you know how often it takes that work? 24 hours at a time. Sometimes hour by hour, right? Because we don't know the next hour. Because what's funny is obstacles still come, negativity still comes, pitfalls still come. We got to maneuver around stuff. It's still, all that still comes. But I bet you dealing with it and sober is way easier and different than non dealing with those things in a non sober state, you know. That's all I know. That's it. That's it. That's all. Period. And that's the truth. Yeah. So we just and it's a continuous work, isn't it? It's a continuous job. But it gets easier from the standpoint of long as we're not picking up, it does. It just makes a difference for us. For us, it makes a difference for us. And like I say, everybody should just work on living their best life, whatever your best is. That's all I want for people. Yeah, and it takes time. And time does come and go, Ren. I was telling him I just made 20 years this year. My last drink was August 8th, 2004. I just made 20 years this year. And it still seems like, wow, 20 years without a drink. No alcohol. 20 years, you know. But I've had some like in foods or something like, oh, that was like a wine thing. It's still, but yeah, it's and all I still have is today. All I still got is today. These 24 hours. That's it. These 24 hours. I know. What was that? That movie was so good. And like I say, for me working in there where I saw, I meant I just like this is I can't write a script for this much. I'm not comfortable with this. That was crazy. Great. I'm like, who's taking this much? And people would be lined up around the corner at the clinic, around the corner for those scripts, like candy. I said, no, this is not right. I'm out of here. I stayed like 2 months. I was like, my name is not going down on that. No, you won't have my license because that something isn't right. It ain't that much pain management in the world. Yeah. I do so much holistic now. I love it. And then it's sad that people don't even know the holistic options that are out here to them. They're not told. They're not told on the level that they should be by their practitioners that they can. You know what? Go see somebody like Jenny and let's do the pain relief that way holistically. That'll work. Give it a try. Let's cut down some of these pharmaceuticals and see. Yeah, I love it. Thank you. Awesome. Show on 5 years, right? 5 years. But you got what? How much time you got? How much time you got? Today, right? Today. Yep, 5 years and today. And today. I love it. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a sad situation. Yep. And the new ones coming out of school, they're taught this same cookie cutter thing. We're just gonna get, but now there's some limits. So now they have limits. You got to have these limits, but they're coming out with the new little version. They're coming out with a new little version. Luke, you are a mess. Smoke a joint, have a couple of shots. Cali, even in my holistic things, I do love the benefits that CBD brings to people. I do think there should be more cannabidiols in things for people than it's not. And that's why I tell you, you need to move to Cali and get this done. Go to Cali because a lot of some of these other states aren't as open for things and the naturalness. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ren. Have a beautiful, blessed holiday. Visits with your kids. Thank you so much. And I'll subscribe to you back. Thank you. And thank you too, Luke. Yeah. I'm gonna get ready and do some work on and get off of here too. But thank you guys. Like I said, we got each other. Luke, I got you too. Got you too. Okay. Just bring it in. Let's just bring it in. Bring it all in. Come on. Bring it in. Thank you guys. Mwah. Okay, stay sober day at a time because that's what we do, and continue to have fun and just live your best life. That's all. That's all I want for me and for everybody else. So thank you. We got you. Thank you. I got you too. Thank you. I'm so glad I came on here. It was on my heart to just come and say this. So thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna go to thank you. Gracias, and happiest, safe holidays for everybody. And that's what we're thankful for. That's a Thanksgiving right there. Ren, Luke, that's a Thanksgiving right there. All right, bye guys.